Welcome to Financial Insider Weekly. I'm your host, Michael Gray, CPA. My guest today is an attorney, Jann Besson, with the law offices of Besson and Yarbrough.
Right.
And she's in Los Altos, California. So I want to thank you for coming today, Jann.
Well, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And Jann does a lot of work in the area of MediCal planning. And so that really is our topic today, is MediCal benefits for long-term care. And related to this, I just want to state there are some people from outside of California who may see this recording. And so we are discussing qualifying for MediCal benefits in California. There are other types of Medicaid benefits in other states, and the rules may vary a little bit from state to state. So just be aware of that. We want you to go to your own attorney. And
state specific.
Right. And
federal laws, state implementation.
Yes. And so again, just be aware that this is some basic information to sort of get people started, is what we're talking about today. And our framing question is, what if your spouse needs long-term care and you either haven't provided for it with long-term care insurance or the benefits are running out for your insurance? How can you protect your family's assets? So with that, I'll start with our first question, and that is, what are MediCal benefits and why are they important for providing for long-term care?
Well, as you said, Michael, the only way to really pay for long-term care in this environment is privately, so you have to have saved up sufficient funds, or if you were able to get long-term care insurance young enough so that you qualified and it was still affordable, that's the second option. If you don't have either the resources to pay or the benefits or remaining benefits, then there really is only one way to subsidize long-term care, and other than in the home with the family, and that is by Medicaid, which is a federal program, or MediCal, which is a state program, benefits. This Medicare pays a portion, or for a period of time, a portion of the care, but that runs out after about 100 days for somebody who is elderly.
So that's not even a year, and some people may be there for years.
Right,
so.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
and these programs only pay for skilled nursing care, so it doesn't cover long-term assisted living.
Yes, yes.
So we're only talking about in acute care, not acute care, in skilled nursing care, because acute care is covered by Medicare.
Okay, so we're saying that if you are going from MediCal again, that will pay for like skilled nursing, but not for like assisted living.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, I understand that you have to be destitute to qualify for MediCal benefits. Is that true?
Well, destitute is a variable word,
okay,
and it is really based on the context. In California, the general rule is that you can have $2,000 and of non-exempt assets, but you can have unlimited amount of exempt assets, and exempt assets are items like your home, your pension plan savings, your group life insurance policies, certain annuities may be exempt. And if you're married, then you also get to keep an allotment of about $109,000 for the person who remains in the home. And we're talking about a married couple, one spouse is in the skilled nursing facility, the other spouse is at home. There is an amount. This is called your community spouse resource allowance. While those are the hard and fast rules, it's all very flexible because you can increase the community spouse resource allowance based on need, based on what your income is. So destitute is a expandable term. And if, like a lot of people, their primary assets are their home and their retirement funds, they may be sufficient to carry them into retirement, but those assets do not count if you're in long-term care in a skilled nursing facility. So you can qualify with a full pension.
Okay. Now, when we say pension, what about an IRA?
An IRA is a work-related, qualified plan that is an exempt asset.
Okay.
So if
that's good news for a lot of people.
Yes, IRAs. Some are joint and survivor annuities. Anything that's work-related and deferred earnings are exempt.
Okay, good. Now, so we talked about, can you keep your home and still qualify?
Absolutely. That is especially when there's a spouse at the home, in the home. There is, for single people, there will be implementing an equity limit in the home, but the equity is based on the tax assessed value less any encumbrances. So if somebody has a home that's $800,000, valued at $800,000, that may be over the amount that will be allowed, and this is upcoming, this hasn't happened yet.
Oh, okay.
But this is under the new proposed regulations, which will be coming out. They haven't come out yet. If the spouse is in the home, it can be of any value. If the home is encumbered, say, by a $250,000 debt, and the assessed value is $600,000, that means the value is now, for MediCal purposes, $350,000.
Oh, okay.
So you really have, fair market value is not the same.
Okay, yeah, so you're dealing with different things, but
Right.
well, one thing, of course, is that for people who've lived in their home for a long time, the assessed value is going to be a lot less than the fair market value.
Exactly, and that's an important